Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here with the fabric doily book that I made for Michelle Pipeling for our swap. And this is it. I hope I'm getting it all in frame. But this is the cover, and it ended up being probably almost twice as big as what I had planned on it being. But that's what happens when you do the fabric books and you start to embellish. The size just kind of gets away from you sometimes. But anyways, let's start with the cover, the front cover. And this is one of my favorite images that I've used it on probably a couple wall hangings. She's just beautiful, and I love the colors in her hair and her dress. And I added flat back pearls just to frame her out. And there are several layers of doilies and trims. I went around the book with this white crochet trim. This is one of those stretchy trims, and then I added some lavender pearls around that. And then here's a Battenberg doily. This is a large crochet doily that's underneath her. And underneath the image itself is this beautiful embroidered trim that I just love in cream. And so, as I said, there's several layers of doilies that some of it you can't even see. Underneath here, here's another piece of Battenberg. This is a really, really vintage piece that I had a little bit left of, and I know it's a shame to cover it up, but that's what happened when I put the doily down to use underneath the image. And then in this corner, I just made a few flowers. The middle flower is made with a doily, another crocheted lace, and another embroidered lace, and then a little flower applique and a full pearl piece in the middle. And then I just used a couple of different flower appliques for these two here. Added this in the middle, and then the resin pieces. And those are from One Little Dreamer. These green leaf appliques, they came by the yard, and I got those from Julie, TPG Crafts on Zibbit, and I added those throughout underneath the flowers that I had made. Here's 3 more doily flowers that I made with different flower centers. This is a clay one, and it was my last pink clay one, and they're just gorgeous. I got those a couple of years ago at CKC, and then I've never found the company again. So yeah, but they really are beautiful. And then I used some wild orchid craft flowers in between here, and here. Down here is another pearl and rhinestone bow trim from One Little Dreamer, and I added a piece of Venice lace under that. Over here is another flower applique, and I added this is a pearl drop piece, and I can't remember where I got that, but I love the rhinestones. I like the shape. It came out really pretty. And on the bottom, I added some of this heart trim that I had used on her needle book. And then there's the white crochet, and I think that was it for the cover. The rest that you see are going to be on another page. And then for the spine, I used this real shabby rosette trim from One Little Dreamer. And then on the back, I used some more of that the stretchy trim, and then I added a large crochet doily, and then on top of that I added a huge flower that Lily Lineca had showed me how she did her. She calls them her Lily flowers, and they're just you know, row after row of different size and different types of laces and trims. And I think I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 altogether rows there. And I really like how it came out, and I put a rose applique in the middle of that. And then I put a Prima resin butterfly here. And then for these two corners, I had this beautiful trim from Trisha, and I hid my Maggie stamp under there. And I love this trim. I've almost used it all up, and it's so beautiful. I just love it. So I put that in the two corners. And that's the back. Okay, the first two pages are here, and this is the image that I showed, that I chose for this page. I almost did the same thing. I used a embroidered trim, the flat back pearls. I added a fabric flower there. I added this little dangle that I made with the rhinestone piece. This is another piece from One Little Dreamer. Some more little fabric flowers. I added the clay flowers that you know are my favorite by now. This piece here is a, I don't know if it's a collar or not, but it's a piece I had bought some from Crafty Nita Shah, and I added some more rhinestones, some little tiny pink resin flowers, or not resin, sorry, clay. In this corner I made another flower, fabric flower, and I added some, I think it's made out of satin flowers with pearls. Here's a bridal applique, and some more clay flowers here down the bottom. I used this Venice lace here. Underneath there's another little Venice lace, and then this is a ruffled lace that I used. So that's that page. And underneath is it's a I'm not sure what you'd call it. It's not a doily, but it's one of those pieces that I think they call it cut work, but I'm not positive. And you know, there's like holes. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry. But anyways, that's on the bottom. And I continued it on the bottom of this side, but you really can't see it on this page. And on this page, I just used a very wide bridal applique that I loved, a vintage one, and you can tell with the discoloration in some of the sequins. And then this is a gorgeous vintage doily that I had found in a thrift store. And then I had these flowers. I think they were connectors to something. And I just added little pearls to them, and I put those around there. And then here's another fabric ribbon flower. And then on the side, I used this crochet piece on all the way up the side. And then this piece here, it's another little trim, and on the flowers I used the pink and white clay flowers, the tiny ones. And then this corner piece here is another piece from Trish. And here's 1, 2, 3 different Venice laces here. Some of it's tacked down for, well, because when I put the applique down, it tacked some of the lace down on the bottom, but that's okay. So there's 3 different trims there. And that's that page. Okay, here's the next 2 pages, and let me take those out because I should have taken them out first because they were bound to fall out. So here's the next 2 pages, and this is a pocket page I made with this piece here. And I added this trim here, and then the little flowers with the rhinestones. Those are from Wild Orchid Crafts. This little flower trim here I cut, it was by the yard, and I added clay flowers here, and then I added some more of those walk flowers there. And then I made this flower here. I love this embroidered lace, and I added some soft tulle, this acrylic flower, and then I hung this trim here. This is from a bridal applique. And then, so this is the pocket, and I added some flowers that I had made into the pockets. And you've probably, if you watched my flower video, I think these were from that. And so I put those in there in the pocket. Up here, there's 2 more laces, this heart lace and then this beautiful crocheted lace here. And I forgot to say on the side, I added this crocheted piece here. I added flat back pearls, and then I added these 2. This one's crochet, this one's a vintage lace there. In the middle, I added this piece here just to cover up the middle part. And then on this page, I have this beautiful image. I love this image. I just have to clean up the pages a little bit, make sure all the glue is gone from it. That drives me nuts when I leave glue strings. So this one has the same lace around it as the other page, and I trimmed her with this beautiful heart trim from Natasha's store, Natasha's Scrapbook Corner, and then flat back pearls. Under here are some different pieces from doilies and trims. This is a full doily here, and then there's all different kinds of flower appliques down here. This is a bridal applique up here in the corner, but these are all different flower appliques, and some I added clay flowers, some acrylic flowers, some flat back pearls. Here's another bridal applique, and then down the bottom there's a crochet trim, this Venice lace trim here, and then I think those go to the next page. And then here's an applique here. There's some more flat back pearls. So that's those 2 pages. And then here's the next 2 pages, and I love the peachy colors of these pages. So this lady is trimmed in flat back pearls and this peachy leaf lace here. And then this here, these flowers here are from an embroidered trim that I got on eBay, and I just fussy cut them. It was by the yard. And then I added a few different appliques. This little applique here, this flower one with some green clay flowers. This leaf trim is from One Little Dreamer. This flower applique here is from Nadezhda. And then there's those rose ones I cut out. And then this butterfly, I can't remember where I got the butterfly from, but I added this tiny 2mm rhinestone trim as the body of the butterfly, and then I added these tiny pearls to make it look like the tail. And then there's a large crocheted doily under her, and then there's some more trim pieces around here, and whoops, sorry, I got out of frame there, and here. And then on the bottom there's more flat back pearls, and then there's a peach trim and this trim here, and I think this actually, no, and that trim there. So that's this page. Oh, and this here is a flower applique, and I added a flat back pearl and then these two peachy leaves, and then more of the applique leaves from One Little Dreamer. So that's that page. And then this page is another pocket page. Let me just take this out. And here's the pocket here. And I added some more appliques, some more flower trim with the acrylic flowers with the rhinestones. I added quite a few of those. Another little dangle piece here. Some more, a wild orchid craft flower. Some more of those little fabric flowers with little rhinestone pieces in it. This is another piece from a trim. And there's a corner applique here. This trim here I added across the top, and all the clay flowers. And then this, the back of it is in a eyelet material. And then I just added, there's this trim here. I added this rosette flower from a doily. I gathered some of this dangle trim here and put that underneath that. And then there's more of this vintage trim here. And then there's this trim here that I love. It's really pretty. And I added little tiny clay flowers on the bottom of each of all these little flowers. There's 3 on each, and I added the clay flowers on each one. And I think that's it for this page. And this is the trim that I used on this page here. I had a little piece left, so I'm putting that in here for her. And then these are from that jacket that I had fussy cut all these, the leaves and the medallion piece. And then I had a piece of this left from the other page, so I'm putting that in here. So that takes care of that pocket. And I think these are my 2 favorite pages. And then we're back at the back. So this is my fabric book for Michelle. I hope she likes it. I know it's on the large side, but I do think it came out really nice. I haven't made one in quite a while, and it wasn't easy to do for some reason. I don't know if it's because I hadn't made one in a while, but I would start to do pages and I end up tearing it out. I didn't like how it looked, so some of these pages got done 2 or 3 times probably. But I do like the end result, and I hope Michelle likes it. I hope you like it, Michelle. I loved making it for you, and thank you again for our swap. The pieces that you sent me are absolutely gorgeous, and they're already in my hutch. So thanks for watching, everyone, and if you'd like, leave a comment and let me know what you think, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.